So today is a very important topic. अगर आप देखोगे ना तो इन हेमेंजियोमा, एफएनएच और एडिनोमा के अंदर काफी क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं टेस्ट के अंदर. देयर फ्यू थिंग्स लाइक एपिडेमियोलॉजी, प्रेगनेंसी रिस्क फैक्टर्स एंड ट्रीटमेंट. काफी पूछा जाता है बार बार इन क्वेश्चंस पे. सो आई थिंक वी कैन स्टार्ट नाउ. कैन वी स्टार्ट?
Yes, sir.
या ओके. So hi everyone, I'm Dr. Shailesh Gupta. I'm a laparoscopic robotic and bariatric surgeon from Max Patparganj and Vaishali, Delhi NCR. So today, in the lecture series, Mastering Billions Division Page by Page, I'm going to present a very important topic. Basically, we're going to discuss about liver solid benign neoplasm. ठीक है. So liver is such a organ जहाँ पे जो benign neoplasms हैं वो उस एमसीक्यू उसमें बहुत सारे अगर आप देखोगे नीट टेस्ट में काफी बनते हैं. So we're going to discuss in detail each and every word of this. And again, this lecture has been prepared from the Celestin, and I have covered word by word from there. So I'm going to cover these topic under the following headlines. We're going to learn A to Z about solid benign neoplasm under the heading of introduction, liver cell adenoma, focal nodular hyperplasia, hemangioma, and other benign tumors. Right? So I'm going to start with the introduction of solid benign neoplasm of the liver. So they are found in approximately 10 to 20% of the population in developed countries. So guys, ये अच्छा खासा this is quite prevalent. And if you recall your lot of CTs and MRI, you will find lot of incidental hemangiomas or lot of adenomas in your reporting. ठीक है? So this is very common. So we should know about that so that we can guide the patient whether it is serious or not, right? So why it is more now increased diagnosed? Because now we have got a better radiological imaging as compared to before. So why they are important? Because everyone has a different characteristic, everyone has their different treatment. So we should know their clinical characteristic, natural history, and imaging features so that we can differentiate among them. And indication for surgical intervention is different for each of those, right? So अगर पता होगा कि हम किससे डील कर रहे हैं, इसके चांसेस बिनाइन है या बाद में कन्वर्ट हो सकता है प्रेगनेंसी में, then only we can decide the intervention, right? So that is why we need to learn about them. So first topic for today is liver cell adenoma. So I'm going to start with the pre-test, guys. I would request, please, guys, please write your answer in the chat box. आप खुद भी इवेल्युएट कर पाओगे कि आज आज मैं नवंबर 25 को मैं क्या कहाँ स्टैंड करता हूँ. अगर ये टॉपिक मुझसे कोई रेंडमली पूछेगा तो हाउ मच अवेयर आई एम about this topic, right? And obviously in the post test, I'm going to discuss the answers, right? So, question number one, what is the primary demographic affected by liver cell adenoma, LCA? They are commonly affected in the by elderly women commonly affected होते हैं. Young women aged 20 to 40 are the common age group affected by them. Adolescents 15 to 20 year of age or middle aged men. Question number two, which hormone related factor is strongly associated with the development of liver cell adenoma? Thyroid hormones, long term OCPs, insulin therapy और ग्रोथ हार्मोन थेरेपी. तो कौन सा रिस्क फैक्टर है इसके अंदर? विच हिस्टोलॉजिकल फीचर इज एब्सेंट इन लिवर सेल एडिनोमा? एब्सेंट की बात करो, बाइल एक्यूल्स आर एब्सेंट, इंक्रीज ग्लाइकोजन, फैट डिपोजिशन और थिन फाइब्रस सेप्टा. इसमें से क्या चीज नहीं मिलेगी हमें एलसीए के अंदर? ठीक है, बहुत ही सिंपल क्वेश्चन है. वेरी बेसिक क्वेश्चन. विच हिस्टोलॉजिकल फीचर इज एब्सेंट इन एलसीए? ठीक है, bile duct tubes, increased glycogen, fat deposition, and C5 receptor. Question number four, what are the two major risks associated with liver cell adenomas, infection and jaundice, rupture and Begin transformation, portal hypertension and hepatic failure, hemorrhage and biliary obstruction? Question number five, what is an imaging feature is typically seen in liver cell adenoma on CECT? There will be central necrosis. There will be a peripheral enhancement with centripetal progression. There will be uniform hyperdensity और there will be a diffuse calcification. ठीक है गाइस, सीटी में ना इन तीनों के हेमेंजियोमा के, एफएनएच के और एलसीए के, there will be always will be a question in your NEET assess. This is very important chapter, right? Question number six, what is the role of alpha fetoprotein levels in the diagnosis of LCA? Always elevated in LCA, always normal in LCA, diagnostic of malignancy in LCA. elevated only in symptomatic cases. Question number 7. Which subtype of LCA is the most strongly linked to malignancy? Beta catenin mutated adenoma, HNF1A mutated adenoma, inflammatory adenoma और lipid rich adenoma. So इस सब टाइप ऑफ एलसीए में सबसे ज्यादा हाई रिस्क malignancy कौन किस में होगा? ठीक है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 8. When is the resection recommended for LCA during pregnancy? Always for after the first trimester, before a planned pregnancy, only if the lesion is larger than 10 centimeter, or after delivery in all cases. Right? Question number 9. What is the preferred surgical approach for resecting LCA? We should have a wide margin where we can have a limited resection with minimal morbidity, and we should do a partial appendectomy, or we should do an en bloc resection with lymphadenectomy. So, guys, now we start the topic here. So, by definition, it is a benign proliferation of hepatocyte in a normal liver. ठीक है, सिरोटिक लिवर में नहीं होता, नॉर्मल लिवर के अंदर होता है. डेमोग्राफिकली इम्पैक्ट द यंग वुमेन बिटवीन एज 20 to 40 ईयर ऑफ एज, एंड बहुत ही जबरदस्त फीमेल टू मेल रेशियो 11:1. तो इट इज हाईली फाउंडेड इन फीमेल. ठीक है, तो यंग वुमेन में होगा 20 to 40 ईयर ऑफ एज के अंदर 11:1 फीमेल टू मेल का रेशियो है. एंड रिस्क फैक्टर एज वी आर डिस्कसिंग मोर अबाउट द फीमेल, तो यहाँ पे आप ओसीपीज को कनेक्ट कर दोगे. तो लॉन्ग टर्म ओसीपी इज वन ऑफ द इंपॉर्टेंट रिस्क फैक्टर in female, and anabolic steroid use in men is also a risk factor. So usually they are solitary, but in 12 to 30% of cases they will be multiple, and in the multiple LCAs generally OCP का रोल नहीं होता है इसके अंदर, right? So this is very important. This is a slide जहाँ पे question they will be asked in your NEET SS. So अगर histologically आप देखोगे तो they will be a benign hepatocyte cords with increased glycogen and fat. ठीक है, तो they will be increased glycogen and fat deposition, and they will be absence of bile ductule, and they will be absence of normal liver architecture. Liver architecture disordered मिलेगा आपको, bile ductule नहीं मिलेंगे. There will be no bile ductules. There will be disordered liver architecture. ठीक है, and common findings would be hemorrhage and necrosis. So what are the molecular subtype of liver cell adenomas? They are like beta catenin mutated adenomas, HNFN1A mutated adenomas, inflammatory adenomas, or not otherwise specified adenomas. So ये subtypes जो Stilson mention करता है, just remember the beta catenin mutated adenoma. It is the strongest risk होता है यहाँ पे मैग्नेंसी का. बीटा कैटेनिन पाथवे हमने पढ़ा था, इफ यू रिमेंबर प्रीवियसली, WNT बीटा कैटेनिन पाथवे. Whenever it is disordered, then ये बेसिकली गेट कीपर्स होते हैं. दीज आर द गेट कीपर जीन्स. वन दे आर डिसऑर्डर, दे विल बी हाई चांस ऑफ मेलिग्नेंसी. तो रटना नहीं है. बीटा कैटेनिन हम सबको पता है कि इट इज अ गेट कीपर जीन, राइट? सो इफ इट इज म्यूटेटेड, दे विल बी हाई चांस ऑफ मेलिग्नेंसी. सो क्लिनिकल फीचर्स, symptoms are present in the 50 to 75% of cases. This is very important. And common symptoms is upper abdominal pain due to hemorrhage or compressive symptoms. Sheer size of the adenoma will going to cause compression and will going to cause pain. And rarely it will cause intraperitoneal hemorrhage and bleeding. ठीक है, फिजिकल एग्जामिनेशन में जनरली कुछ मिलेगा नहीं. इट विल बी यूजली अनरिवलिंग. एंड ट्यूमर मार्कर इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ट्यूमर मार्कर्स आर नॉर्मल. AFP is normal. This is also a question. Tumor markers in liver cell adenomas are typically normal. CT scan will show a heterogeneous appearance due to, why heterogeneous? Because blood भी है, necrosis भी है, fat भी है. Because hemorrhage हो रहा है, necrosis हो रहा है, so they will be heterogeneous appearance, right? So contrast enhancement, peripheral enhancement with centripetal progression. This is very important. This is again an MCQ. What will be the contrast enhancement in CT scan in LCA? There will be a peripheral enhancement with centripetal progression. MRI again will show a heterogeneous mass with component of fat or hemorrhage. And guys, generally MRI, CT are very good investigation to get a diagnosis of liver adenoma. उसमें आपको कुछ चाहिए नहीं. But जब भी इक्विवोकल होगा आपका MRI, CT, then you can think of taking biopsy, and resection is all usually required when diagnosis is very difficult. ठीक है, तो जनरली डायग्नोसिस के लिए बहुत रेयरली, जब हमारा डायग्नोसिस नहीं बन पा रहा है, हम एक कंफ्यूज है, तब हम रिसेक्ट कर सकते हैं.